Hello everyone, we will be talking about some shocking facts you did not know about Doja Cat. Doja Cat's meteoric rise from niche internet queen to mainstream pop megastar has been breathtaking. Take, for example, her Coachella schedule. Doja's name was in the bottom half of the Day 3 lineup for the 2020 event, several lines below headliners like Frank Ocean and Philadelphia rapper Lil Uzi Vert. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the festival was canceled in 2020 and again in 2021, forcing organizers to reshuffle the lineup and find new acts. When Coachella returned in 2022, Doja was billed as the biggest name, trailing only Day 3 headliner Kanye Ye West, who later dropped out. Doja Cat chose her name. So how did she get her stage name? First and foremost, the Doja part of her name refers to cannabis. I was heavily addicted to weed and weed culture, so when I started rapping, I thought of the word Doja and how it sounded like a girl's name, she explained to Dazed in 2018. And how did she come up with cat for the second half of the name? I've always loved cats and grew up with a lot of them, and I love to adopt a feline aesthetic, she told Hypebae. Despite the fact that Doja Cat is a catchy name, she has considered changing it in order to distance herself from the weed element. My image was the pothead hippie girl, which I'm not, she told Rolling Stone. But she's stuck with the name, even though she's not entirely fond of it or the jokes that go with it. According to Doja, she was not pleased when Saturday Night Live said her name sounded like a Pokemon character. Doja Cat lived in an ashram as a kid. Doja Cat was born on October 21, 1995 in Tarzana, California, a Los Angeles neighborhood. Mom, Deborah Sawyer, is a painter and graphic designer, and Dad, Dumisani Diamini, is an actor and dancer who has worked in films and on Broadway. Doja said of her parents, "I took a little bit of everything from both of them." She did, however, say that her father was not always present when she was growing up because of his job. "I felt a little confused," Doja said of her father's absence in Rolling Stone. "It's strange to see everyone else with their father, and you didn't even have one." She moved to New York as a child with her mother and brother, but after a while they returned to the West Coast. According to Rolling Stone, they spent a few years in an ashram in Santa Monica led by Alice Coltrane before relocating to Oak Park, a neighborhood just outside of Los Angeles. Doja was not a fan of the ashram lifestyle. "It was just really like constricting for me," she told Fader. "Even though it was beautiful and there was a lot of nature, I felt like I couldn't be a kid." She's always loved performing arts. Doja Cat became interested in dance at a young age, literally following in her father's footsteps. According to Billboard, the future pop star began learning the Indian classical dance Bharatanatyam at the age of 5. Doja went on to study ballet, tap, jazz, and breakdancing, among other styles of dance. "I danced in a crew and competed in organized underground cypher battles around Los Angeles," she told Dazed. Doja began writing songs in elementary school and discovered early on that she had a natural talent for rapping. "That was the first thing in my heart I knew I could do," she told Rolling Stone. Doja's aunt, a vocal coach, also taught her how to play her instrument. According to Rolling Stone, Doja went to and dropped out of performing arts school. Doja began to make her own music, thanks in part to the encouragement of a friend. "I started singing in my room and would make songs on GarageBand with my desktop computer on a floor on the mattress," she told Dazed. Why she wanted to leave music. Doja Cat was scheduled to perform alongside big names like the Foo Fighters and Machine Gun Kelly at the Asuncionico Festival at Asuncion, Paraguay, prior to her appearances at the 2022 Coachella Festival. Miley Cyrus was also scheduled to perform, but she announced on Instagram that she would be unable to do so after her plane was struck by lightning on the way to the country. The first day of the festival was eventually canceled due to inclement weather. After Doja posted about Brazil on Twitter, a fan commented that they were disappointed that Doja had not posted any photos or stories about Paraguay. After initially apologizing, more fans began to comment on Doja, and the singer finally said, "I'm not sorry," according to the Los Angeles Times. Doja's Twitter handle was temporarily changed to "I quit," he said, adding, "This S ain't for me, so I'm out. Take care of yourselves." Doja previously stated in an interview that she misses the early days of her career when she would just make music for the sake of making music. "I mean, make music willy-nilly, have fun, and just jam and make some S," she explained to NME. "I haven't done that in probably 5 years," the singer added. Doja realized she'd have to do less glamorous things to promote her music now. Instead, she spent much of her time thinking, "I'm doing all this S I don't effing want to do." That's all we've got for now. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button.